if we look back into the history, look at all the truly groundbreaking creative technologies, they rarely stop at a point to help making existing production workflow better. That it would at one point of time to fundamentally to change how creation actually happens. It does not only follow our instruction to produce what we already have in mind, but it also generates what's beyond we're explicitly asking for. Then the question for us, it becomes crystal clear, is that how do we build an AI native system to make this happen? Not a one-time generation black box, but an open creative flow where you and AI can explore, shape, and produce around those emergent possibilities together in a collaborative manner, end-to-end process. And in order to bring this all together into a product, we built Dreamina Octo with 3 essential layers. Everyone really has a different process when it comes to creation. Where do you normally start, like when you actually kick off a creation journey?
And I kind of do it backwards now with the editing process, because I'm traditionally a really good editor. And so now when I'm editing, I can literally just prompt what's the next shot and while I'm editing. So sometimes there's some limitations with some AI stuff and I have to change the story to make it work. So I just start in the edit, first shot, generate it, throw it in the timeline, okay, next shot. And that's kind of my process. And when I'm working with Snoop, that process is a little different. He might call me with a high idea, usually. He's like, I want to be, as big as Godzilla coming out of the ocean in Long Beach and stomping through. And I'm like, okay. And then within, 5 minutes, I could send him an image like this. He's like, yep. And then we run it. That's pretty much my creative process.
So what I find is that the best way for me to control the beast is to give it lots of drawings. And so I've gravitated to CDance 2.0 because you can put in 9 drawings. And then if you want more 9, you can turn your drawing number 10, 11, and 12, you can turn them into videos, and then you put them in there so you get a total of 12, right? And I find that if I can get more squash and stretch and more overlap and personality and character and acting than any prompt in the world. And the more drawings I put in, the more it follows what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm begging these guys to please make it more than 9 drawings.
What's really interesting about Octo, I think you guys are going to really love it. In Final Draft, when you hit the thing and it shows you character action, whatever, I haven't seen a whole lot of people solve for that in these models. And so you saw in the demo, there's a really clean UI that they've designed. And I'm just saying this because I actually feel strongly about this stuff. But it's very intuitive. And for me, the worst thing that could happen to me is if my flow is interrupted, which I think happens to everybody. Just in the
happened to me.
Of course, yeah. No. Although I do think when you're on paper, it's very different than when you're on the computers. So, the computer is just constant distraction. Your flow state is stopped. But with Octo, you kind of stay there. And I want to say that this is not a replacement for the film process. This is not like when Comfy UI came out and was like, oh, look, guys, you can do all these really awesome things. And you can still do really awesome things that are very custom. That's a very different process than this. This is for massive discovery. This is for stories that you didn't even know you had inside of you. And the flow state that you get into using this thing, if I didn't have a 2-year-old, I would just be like a zombie just playing with this. I think most of you remember when Midjourney dropped and it was like, oh my God, are you kidding? I can do this? And you just kept going and going and going and going and going. And it's just, I would do that with this because it's just complete flow state. So yeah, it's changing, it's evolving, it's not replacing anything. I wish we'd stop being this is, replacing the Hollywood. It's not, it's like when oil painters, when photography came out, it's just a step change in humanity. And this is the step change that we all get to experience.
And so we're curious, if you look into the future, how do you envision the collaboration, kind of co-creation dynamics between human and AI is going to shift? And then what might be the future look like to each of you?
My prediction is that we're not going to search on Netflix what we want to watch. We're just going to prompt what we want to watch and put ourselves in the movie. be part of the process of the stuff that we consume. I think that's what the future is gonna go. Because I feel that with Snoop Dogg, he just wants stuff of him. He wants to watch stuff of him. So I'm like, oh, so do I. So I'm like, wait a minute, maybe we are gonna want this. And we get to put our characters in the film, our family and our dad and our uncles, and we can watch a movie with our family.
So but the future of AI creation should not just be one voice. You should stay open. We fully respect that. So today, we open the conversation to hear from 3 great creators from different fields about how GenAI is going to fundamentally change how creation happens, and then about human-AI collaboration, and then the future of storytelling when the prompt is no longer the point anymore.